All right, now, my faith walkers, I am back. I am. I hope I'm not too close to this phone though, and I hope you all can hear me. Now, look, I had to come on here for real, knowing that I was way overdue. I'm by the window again, so excuse all of this noise, all these cars. Okay, but anyway, I had to come on here first to share a little bit about my vitamin D. Right, I've been experiencing these different things. Against and towards my body, of course. And as I discussed before, I said something about how my skin can bruise easily. And I've been bruising a lot, not lately, but in past time before when I had the Black Girl vitamins. Before then, vitamin D, and I took those, and so I ran out. Only had one left, but I just went to pick up some more. I had to get something little cheap, but it was more natural, of course, as well. Um, so like it had like a little sugar, glucose or whatever in it, which may not still be even, good, but no gelatin of that sort or any of that. So yeah, but I wanted to come on and just say a few things about how they're helping me. I took them like in an hour ago, and their requirements, the ones that I have, only requires me to take one. So I took one, and I've been having a hard time trying to lay on my side. So if as you can see me now, I'm on my stomach, and that's majority of the time where I have to sit at on my stomach, or lay, I should say, on my stomach. Um, but I haven't been able to get on my sides and sit on my tush because my tush is very sensitive. So I was actually able to, before I got on here, to sit directly on the bottom of my tush. And I was like, I'm feeling good. And then, if you're having issues with your lower back as well, see, I was vitamin D deficient. A lot of times I'm in the house and I don't go out very much, which I went out today, steaming hot, but it felt good somewhat. I love the sun radiating on my skin. So I need to be out, of course, more so than just today. But I I took the vitamin D an hour ago. Wow, an hour ago. What am I thinking? Um, and I noticed, like I said, the back, your lower back. If you're having issues with your lower back, doesn't always have to be your kidneys. A lot of times, it's your vitamin D deficient. If you're not going outside getting enough sun, of course you're gonna be vitamin D deficient. So now is the time more so than ever to go out and get the vitamin D that you need. Um, Of course, wintertime is mainly when you take the vitamin D3, but I mean, it's just a hormone anyway. You can use it probably all year round. So yeah, I took it and I'm feeling great. All of a sudden, great. I'm laying like this, and sometimes if I'm laying like this on my stomach, I can actually feel it on my lower back, but I'm not feeling a thing at the moment. Thank God. So, like I said, before I lay down here on my stomach, I was able to sit on my tush. But that's all I wanted to share with you as far as that was concerned. But now look on him. Cause see, I've got to get on here now, and I know I've been MIA for a bit, and this is what I like to do, of course. But I know I need to stay in my character because I don't need to be acting like I'm shy. I am serious. I'm a serious person, but I can be very humorous when I get ready, because that's just me. So I'm pretty much in my skin today, and I'm feeling good because I was in some type of pain, boy. I'm trying to tell you. So, but I mean, the vitamin D I got that for my bones, as well as my teeth and all that. Of course, it helps with muscles and stuff like that. As you can see, my hair color, that what that means. That's aging there, but it also means wisdom, of course, too, as well. So always gear it to the wisdom part and not the aging thing. So I need to come on here because this was like on my mind like for forever, and I know I had to be guys like, look, it's time for you to get on here now. What are you waiting for? But I've been, like I said, so much pain that puts you somewhere else. Your mindset, be different. then of course, you know how the devil just try to do, try to, play, put thoughts and whatnot in your mind, tell you this, that, and the third about, where you're at on here. But I mean, it's just something that I like to do, be on YouTube, but also I like to come on and help someone um, if I'm able to do so, so, and if I'm talking fast because I don't want my phone to, um, go completely out and be, taken for forever as far as, the time frame on here. But look, and I don't have much light in here to look, so I'm gonna have to use these glasses. These my dollar glasses from Dollar Tree. Had to get some more. And this thing has been on me about the marriage bed undefiled. Now look, God didn't make any of us stupid. He made us wise, right? So with everybody talking about this bed undefiled, and I'm gonna make a disclaimer. I'm saying disclaimer because the Tyler Perry movie everybody used to watch, I forget what it was called, and that part where they always talk about the marriage bed undefiled, they took that whole scenario and ran with it. About we could do anything in the bed. That's not true. If God said that the bed he wanted to be honored, and he is an honorable God, why are we able to do anything, all kinds of things in the bed? If we were able to do that, then God wouldn't be as sovereign as he is, as honorable as he is. Um, when we take somebody and honor, for honor, it's like high regard, right? Respect is the word. He's a very respectful God, and that's what fearing God means, to respect him. So why would we have to do that? Why would we have to go left on the situation as far as uh, defiling the bed? Does anyone know what undefiled means? That's why I said I don't understand how they got that wrong, how they misconstrued that. Undefiled simply means pure, right? That means honorable, keeping the bed pure, keeping the bed honorable, right? Undefiled means what? Corrupt. So how in the heck and in the world did the world come up, or these Christians, I should say, come up with the fact that um, the bed undefiled meant to corrupt the bed, meaning do anything that you want. Corrupting the bed, which is defiling the bed, means doing anything you want in the marriage bed. That's not so. Undefiled, go look it up. Undefiled, undefiled means to keep it pure, right? So that's what the father was saying, to keep it undefiled, right? To keep it pure. That's what he said, to keep it honorable. He's an honorable God. If we didn't have to keep those things pure and honorable, then we may as well be doing what the world was doing, correct? Being lustful. Do you not think that if you don't keep the bed undefiled, which means pure, do the very opposite of pure, what do you think is going to enter in? You're going to allow other spirits to come in. You're going to allow lustful spirits to come in. And I mean, I have proof right here in the Bible, but I mean, if nobody's not reading the Bible, which for years is what we've done, we haven't read the Bible, we would follow suit of what we would hear instead of sitting reading what the word speaks and get some understanding out of it. There's no way in the world, if God wasn't honorable, then that means we could do what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. Just because we're married doesn't mean that we can use that bed, that marriage bed, to do whatever we want to do. And I have scriptures in here, and I'm going to prove it to you. So, where I started from the beginning in here was, this has been on me for like months and months and months. Okay, so I had jumped right to it. It's from Hebrews chapter 13, verses 4, right? And it says, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Marriage, I'm going to read it again. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers will judge. Now, when God is speaking here, when He's saying whoremongers and adulterers will be judged, you got to go back then to the Ten Commandments, correct? The Ten Commandments basically has their thou shalt not commit adultery. So what it's speaking here is when it says to keep the marriage bed undefiled, it means to not allow um, you to go out and get someone while you're married to commit adultery and bring them in the bed. That's defiling the bed, correct? But also, if you cannot do that, what make you think that you're in your marriage and you're not going to be honorable to one another with each other's body temple? Because the Bible speaks still that our temple is our body is the temple of the Lord. So why would you corrupt your body and not be honorable doing things that basically what whoremongers do? You know, they go out, they do little toys, sex toys, and um, whatever they use to basically defile the bed. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to defile the marriage bed, because if you're thinking lustful in that manner, after a while, you're not even going to just want one thing, which is your wife or your husband. You're going to want to bring somebody else in. So that's basically what it's saying. Don't be like that. Don't defile that marriage bed. Do not have an what do you call it? Do not have a not a feeling, but what do you call it? Anyway, don't have the unction or whatever to want to go out and get a partner to share with your spouse or your significant other while you're married. All of that just about means the same, because you're corrupting it either way. So if God is saying not to bring whoremongers into your marriage bed, or adulterers into your marriage bed, you don't think that He's saying the same thing as doing lustful things in your marriage bed? What's the difference? You going out to be whorish and getting a whore in adultery, it's basically the same thing. What do whoremongers do? What do adulterers do? Do they not be corrupt and do all sorts of things? There's the dolls and chains or whatever you want to call it, whips and different things of that nature. It's still being defiled. That's corrupt. That should never be. Not in a marriage bed. That does not mean, and that does not define being honorable in God's sight. It doesn't. So I'm going to read something else again. And I'm hoping that I explained it well at that moment. And there are